Hello there everyone and welcome back. We had a rough few missions there seemed like with these damn sectoids. They've been a constant thorn in my side, but despite all this we are making good progress. I got a good supply of alloy right now and got myself started in the Illyrian with the success of the supply raid. So despite losing Deadpool and a squatty, we are still in the positive and I'm pretty well equipped, pretty well set for the magnetic weapons when they finally research in about 15 days or so. Also, I did finally bite the bullet and turn off the unrestricted customization mod, which should help out a lot with the geoscape and of course my debriefing after missions with the slowdown I've been getting. But it doesn't really affect my customization all that much. There may be a few issues with some individual shoulders because I have been noticing that some, but aside for drastic crashing, which I haven't noticed so far after turning it off with some of my other save files, we should be okay, and everything should go seamlessly at that point. But, best of all, Anya has finally gotten her sergeant rank. We got our 6 squad members, so we are definitely in a position to make a big power play here. I don't think I'm comfortable enough going for the black site just yet, as there is still a tiny bit of slowdown I'm noticing, but at least it's much more manageable than before. Now, where's my mission? I'm getting confused because, resistance op. For some reason I thought that was my covert op at first, which is why I was ignoring it, but we have access to an engineer, which is going to be so damn important for my next phase of my infrastructure, my construction as it were, because I need to start making progress towards this advent facility over on the left if I want to try and manage the black site or the avatar project as much as I can, because this is going to be a long episode, needless to say. Not to mention the intel alone is enough to get contact with the next region, so this is worth it. The big downside is I'm pretty certain this is the underground mission where I'm going to not be able to evacuate my soldiers until the mission is complete. That is a really damn scary thought for me, but again, I have 6 squad member. I'm planning on bringing a damn good roster. But I'm not going to bring Anya on this, because she does need time to recover, and hell, if I hadn't lost Deadpool, I would have him recover as well, since I was willing to take the critical hit shot he probably would have taken if it wasn't for the damn explosion that got him killed. But let's figure out a roster. I think I'm going to take my Grenadier out on this. Evan, he has the blast pan, which will help him take a lot of hits that way. It should be relatively valuable, but best of all, we finally got a goddamn medic in this group, a proper medic. So with the medical protocol on top of the med kit, I have 2 heals to help prolong the longevity of my squad, which is going to be good considering how much this could drag out. Also, I think I want to bring Batman and Yawn back in on this because they are bond mates, so that's going to have a nice power swing, as well if, of course, it's going to give me an interesting situation where I'm going to have 2 specialists available. And with how much use it seems like I've been getting out of aid protocol, I could basically get permanent aid protocol on 1 soldier, assuming they are in a bit of a pickle that justifies constant aid protocols. What I'm really curious is do the double aid protocol stack. That would be amazing if I were to do like any drastic flanking potential, or with like a ranger, which I'm going to have to select one in a moment. If I put them out in the open, that basically would give them full cover for a turn. Still vulnerable to critical hits, I won't lie, but technically it gives them full cover even when they're out in the open, which has a lot of potential. Now, my main concern still is Will, although it may not matter so much for my ranger because I still want to give him mind shield, so what is my lowest will ranger? Probably is Coolio, although most of my rangers at this moment have pretty decent will, over 50, which I think is the threshold I want to at least make them relatively resilient against the sectoids. If I fight up against the Warlock though, which is still a possibility, that is going to complicate things a lot. So, what do we have so far? We have 2 specialists. We have a Grenadier, Ranger, we have a Skirmisher, and now we need a Sharpshooter, which unfortunately I don't think a Sharpshooter is going to have the most value on this type of map. Not to mention the fact their will is also pretty damn low. Both Niema, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing his name in some sense accurately. Niema. I'm going to try Niema. I'm hoping that's accurate. I don't want to butcher names because there's going to be because these are all randomly generated. It's not like I customized the names myself there. Aside from maybe a few characters and of course the call signs, the only thing I really customized. Including Anya, which she's going to be known as Fishnu. If I'm accurate on this, the final avatar of Fishnu. This will be exciting times. I just hope I didn't condemn her to death now in the next mission. Because she kind of got what I wanted out of her, which is my 6th squad member right now. So, who do I want for my... Well, it doesn't really matter because their will is the exact same. And if I'm good about my positioning, then they're relatively safe from a mind control. So, now it just begs the question. Unequip the barracks. And also this begs the question. Do I bite the bullet on a second mind shield? Because I seriously argue a second flashbang might be better, but mind shield will be more impactful, I think, if I fight the warlock. This is a really hard decision to make. And not to mention flashbang's cheaper, so I'm going to try with the flashbang, but I'm seriously considering a second mind shield for the warlock fight, because it's going to be difficult enough as hell having to fight the warlock. I don't even know how to really fight the warlock in all honesty. But let's get these weapons equipped. Who has my second flashbang though? I'll probably have Jan have it, because he's going to be up for, he's going to be providing support fire, and I already got my other specialist with the med kit. So I just gotta keep in mind I only got 3 explosives, which could be a little bit of an issue as far as destroying cover, especially underground, with lack of high ground vantage point, or at least reliable high ground vantage. With good vision, that might be a little tricky. Also, hair trigger, get that shotgun all set. And also a scope. Anya's scope is going to be pretty good. I just gotta remember I have one that's a 5% scope. Let's see. You have the laser sight, and the other specialist has the autoloader. And let's see. I have an advanced hair trigger, which might be useful on Amon, since he can take multiple shots, but I would love an expanded magazine or autoloader in all honesty too. But since all the other weaponry is already equipped, even if they are like only basic type of equipment, I think fitting out the skirmisher might be good. Although he's the only one that can make use of that hair trigger, so I'm second guessing it a tiny bit. But everyone's all relatively well equipped. I finally have a proper medic, so I can heal up to 8 health, and I don't need rookies so much for my missions because I have Covert Ops and the Guerrilla Tactics School to basically train up 3 rookies at a time if I don't require like a higher rank officer for certain Covert Ops. So they're going to supply my rookies with their promotions easily enough, and I don't need them anymore. I want to argue for the missions themselves. So fingers crossed. This says this is moderate difficulty, so that possibly tells me we're fighting, we're possibly going to fight Vipers now, finally, because I was kind of denied fighting them in the supply raid, which I'm kind of surprised by. The only real new addition we fought up against was the actual, the Stun Lancer, who we had in like a 3-man pod. That was, with his health there, hell, I think he actually has more health than the Advent Officer, which is a scary thought. That is a support, a follower type soldier is actually more durable and more dangerous possibly than the officer themselves. I'm just gonna have to get used to them, because if they get aggressive I can still kill them quickly. Yeah, this looks like it. This looks like the mission. And what it keeps telling me is that there's someone who's down here who will actually help me too, but I've never been for the life of me able to find them. I'm just gonna listen again. To assist you in the rescue. Firebrand is standing by, but be careful. We'll have limited opportunities to set up a viable extraction point down there. Yeah, he says there's another one to help me, but for the life of me, the past few times I did these missions, I never could find them. So I seriously need to keep an eye out for him if there is actually one, or maybe it bugged out. Because there's the VIP right there. And until I try and activate the engineer, the VIP, I'm not going to get like reinforcement drops coming down. So, assuming I kill the pods and don't have to fight the warlock, I should be free to just explore a map and try and find this damn person, because I would love the extra firepower. Again, I don't know for the life of me where to find them, but I am gonna spread out a little bit, because I had in one of my test runs there, testing out the mods and all that, I had a really awkward predicament where I was about to activate on the first pod I spot, and then the second pod decided to come out in the middle of nowhere through one of these alternate paths. So with my numbers, and also I have a phantom which is also going to be handy here, I should be safe to just fan it a little bit. I don't want to get too ridiculous, that's the main thing. Because if I accidentally activate a pod, that's going to spell doom for me too. So we'll keep the majority of my people all together. Evan's definitely going to take point because he's got the armor and durability. It would be nice to have him with Shredder, especially later on when we start fighting mechs and mutons, but the blast pan is going to be really damn valuable if I can make him be the one to take the shots. It's going to make him so much more durable the more shots he can draw out. Without a doubt, there's value in that. I just gotta learn the AI at this point to kind of understand how likely they are to shoot him over everyone else. It's probably just accuracy chance in all honesty, or how wounded they are. If he takes at least a single hit, well, oh, Sectoid, 2 stun lancers in my ring. Oh, sniper and stun lancer. Oh god, that scared me. That would emphasize my point right there about a damn durable squad if they all had at least 16 health. Oh crap. So, I can't get a sharpshooter in a good position. Naima. I'm gonna have to start working on that some, but you get a nice high ground vantage point up here, which will be great for opening up. I might consider opening up. You're just not gonna be in full cover. That's a bit of a scare. Now, all I hope is that they don't come this way and make this awkward. Nope. They are on the other side of the train, though. But this...
Remember, no matter how tough things get down here, we can't evac until we complete the mission.
That's what I was afraid of, goddammit. I don't like that concept. Not one bit, but I still would like to find out where this pod is. Or this support, this help he promises. I just don't want to go so far out of position that Harry's not going to help provide support at all. And I'm not going to break any glass just yet. Not until I'm ready to commit to a fight. And I do see a sectoid. Evan does not, though, surprisingly enough. Alright, Amon could just grapple up to the high ground if needed. Again, there's not really very much high ground vantage point. But, Niema, ooh, you could go over here. If I can engage over on the left, this would be perfect. You got good arc of vision. It's narrow vision, mind you, but if they walk into that doorway next turn, this would be a perfect spot to open up with good full cover for most of my soldiers. So long as Amon is careful about his placement, he can flank as he could shoot from using the train as full cover. And Coolio, I want you in a good position where you can possibly flank. Maybe make use of your Phantom to get in a good position. And I gotta keep in mind, yeah, I don't see the entire pod, so trying to poke up here is a risky prospect that I don't want to do just yet. But at least it will help give me a little bit of forward spine. But until I see all 3 soldiers, it's not worth trying to get aggressive with him. Or really anyone who's concealed at the moment. So Overwatch. Amon, you're the only one I'm not certain about what I want to do with. Because you can easily grapple and hook up to get a better spot, but again, it doesn't give you much of vision either. Can you get full cover over here? No, just full cover right there, which I guess isn't too bad. It's going to be tricky to have you contribute to the fight, though. This is an awkward placement, but I still have 6 soldiers. And it does open up for good flanking potentials for me. Now, where the hell do I put Yon, aside for where he's at? Which is really only full cover he has access to. Well, I would like him in full cover because it allows him to use aid protocol and still shoot possibly. Whereas if I put him in half cover, I have to move him first, and then he only has one action for either teamwork or aid protocol, or shoot. He can't do multiple things. Although I can't do that until he's inside the train probably, so let's just put him in a little bit more forward then. Because already Harry's in a good spot. Ooh, I couldn't ask for much better. I just need a good starting Overwatch salvo. Let's see, Harry gets a good shot. Now it's just a question, who's going to be most vulnerable as far as needing aid protocol? Because I think it might be Jan, in all honesty, with his half cover. Coolio's just going to hold off. I think I open up with Niema. And there's a good promising hit on the trooper, or, oh, it's a sniper. So I kind of want to deal with that sniper first a little bit. Let's get our Overwatch all set up. Who is without that Overwatching? Evan likely is. Let's see, Jan, I would like to hold off with you, but an Overwatch is immensely valuable. Although, let's figure out how far forward, where do you need to be to actually be able to see him? Because as soon as I put you there, you're vulnerable to just getting shot at. I think Harry just aid protocols you right away, just to give you the extra armor. Might be a bit of a waste, but I don't know exactly where they're gonna go. And there's so many uncertain angles, not to mention vision is heavily obscured. Or I could wait and hope that they come into close proximity, and at least that way it would give me a free turn, but that's also a risk. I want to fight on my terms if I'm gonna do that. Also, I should also utilize my second aid protocol too, because this is going to be the most scary one, because they can easily flank. So let's double up on the aid protocol. It sure as hell doesn't hurt, because it is actually, with them not moving, it's basically a free action. I just have to deal with the cooldown. Now, I would love to deal with the Lancer, but I can't actually see him. I think he might actually be the scariest one of the group. With 2 flashbangs, I can freely just save one for the sectoid. And it also comes down to who is my Overwatch is going to fire on. Normally it's the pod leader, I think, which would be the sectoid, so let's open up on him, shall we? Minimum damage crit, but I'll still take it. So I will still take it. Now let's see how these Overwatches do. 6, I like it. What do you get me, Harry? 3. Missed the 71, that sucks. Now Amon, I could have Overwatched with you, which may have been a mistake. I didn't do that. Because Stun Lancer's in a really interesting spot. And Phantom is really good here. I killed a sectoid right away, assuming I hit. Ugh, I hate that if. In all seriousness, I hate that if. And I can't get the full cover I would like, but I already got people with aid protocol who are vulnerable to being flanked. It's just a risk of getting spotted by another pod. But let's make use of this Phantom. Not that I really am using it all that much, considering they never saw him to begin with. Now, there's no way I could pull a Stun Lancer, not that it really helps all that much. The Sniper's in the perfect spot to shoot at distance, so I kind of want to get Amon ready to try and shoot him. Or at least pull him out of cover with a good frag grenade to help out. Because he is a sniper, so he functions the same way as my sharpshooter, where he requires his entire turn. Thankfully I am in full cover, and I never did look at his accuracy though. Good 4-point hit. Ooh, that was a hard hit even with the armor. Good God. 65, so that still is pretty good at dodging. A protocol was kind of pointless, but at least it attempted the stun lancer to shoot at the one that's most durable. And you're disoriented. Yeah, you're disoriented. I don't know for how long exactly. He doesn't want to tell me. Because I was not paying attention to the duration. Now. And sadly, because of the disorientation, you can't use a frag to flush out the sharpshooter. And best of all, I just realized now, no Warlock. No Warlock because he would have appeared during their turn. So that's a good plus.
On the move.
So let's try soften this thing up. I still want a frag available for that sniper. Because he's likely going to run away as soon as this Lancer dies. I almost wonder if it's better to go after the sniper first, because if the stun lancer runs away, like they have been, at least he's burning all his move just to get behind this wall, which I can then chase him. It all comes down, though, if I have a frag that I can use, which I don't have many of. Let's not kid ourselves. I almost want to grapple over there, because then I could possibly throw a frag. I could frag and then justice. Oh, frag ends the turn. Let's second guess that. Let's shoot first, grapple, and then see if a grenade can open up that cover. Let's get the most out of Amon, shall we? Let's get the most out of Batman. Once he starts unlocking his abilities more, then he will truly become Batman. Oh, that was such a good play. I like it. I'm so happy with this. And I only use one frag for what is a really powerful type of pod. Now I just need to kill, which Niyama can do relatively well. I want to make sure this Lancer dies too, though. Make sure the Lancer dies, and if I don't kill the sniper, I'm kind of okay with that so long as I get a damn good hit. Alright, so now we need to clear up this guy. I could shoot with almost everyone. It should be a guaranteed kill. So Nima, you're gonna shoot because you got the best chance to just straight kill him. Oh, that I want to say was pretty much a flawless pod with how dangerous that was. Because there's not really a lot I could have done against that stun lancer. Let's be fair. I am willing to proclaim that was a flawless event. Maybe a bit risky doing the slash because there was always that chance there could have been another pod looking down this hallway. So I do need to be mindful of not getting too aggressive, too zealous with my rangers. Because let's be fair, it has caused me a lot of trouble just being aggressive with them. But since there's no turn timer, really all I could do is just reload and let the cooldowns come back up. And honestly, I would like to scout around for this damn support that they've been promising too. I just for the life of me don't have a clue where they're at.
Locked and loaded.
And if I activate another pod while doing it, then I'm really screwed. But normally, when there's like the Chosen at play, it minimizes the number of soldiers that are available, so there should be 3 pods, whereas if I had to fight the Chosen, there would only be 2 pods. So that's one thing I can get out of this, that there is still going to be a 3rd pod. I still want to look for where the hell this dang support is. It would be really handy for the final phase. Oh crap! This is part of what I was talking about. So I have grenades. They do have another stun lancer, but I could just protect them some. And Amon's in a good spot to just not get seen maybe. And I also have a Bond. That got ugly. But at least Harry Brown's the most vulnerable and I have an A protocol to help him there. And at least this allows us to isolate the stun lancer when he tries to come forward. I'd rather just put you in full cover, Yawn, with that said. And Coolio, where the hell I put you? Well, I have no idea, in all honesty. Because you could easily get flanked too, possibly. Maybe not right away. But I'm gonna have you hunker down just to be safe. I want them to focus on Harry.
Maintaining position.
I don't have much of a shot though, so it's only a problem. And Amon, this was going so well until I decided to poke out inconveniently. And to think, that second pod was right next to the first pod. Imagine how easily that could have been ruined, having to fight two pods at once with that slash. Amon should be alright, but I'll hunker him down as well. Because he still has Wrath. He's in relatively good cover. And I have no other shots because Niema is now completely exposed. I need a flashbang to limit their movement. Maybe this is overcommittal. I overcommit some with all these hunker downs and no real overwatches, but Niema could just die immediately because of that. Because she's out exposed. She has no cover. And I still have a flashbang left for the final pods. And I'm pretty certain that Priest doesn't have mind control yet. It's just a question, there's only one Overwatch and I would like to kill this Priest because he is the most durable. Stun Lancer's still way in the back. And maybe if I'm so lucky, maybe I can also destroy the Trooper's armor. Wishful thinking. But minimizing his pod's pretty good. I'm just wasting all my Grenadier's abilities, aren't I now? Now he's just got a really big gun. Oh, how sad to have only a big gun to shoot people with. I'm still weary about having Niema out in the open like that, but I still have an 8 protocol. It's not as too terrible now, since I have one available to cover her. I just gotta kill this Priest to make it worth it, though. And of course, using Justice here is probably not a good idea, because then it puts the Priest in full cover. Well, I don't even need to use Justice, I just gotta make sure I have cover, is what it comes down to. I want to keep Coolio in cover, since it is still a 3-man pod. So take your 60. Wasn't expected to hit, but it was a good chance to hit. Ooh, I take that back. There's a really good chance to hit. 9. He could have single-handedly just killed that Priest, which would have been awesome. Well, either way, this Priest is dead and we're going to have to find out if he has stasis or not. Or, what is it? Sustain, rather. Sustain, damn it. It's good to draw it out now, though. What other shots do I have available? I have Amon. Can he do anything about the Trooper? I think that's a Stun Lancer he sees there.
As you order.
So I may wait until next turn. Yeah, it's the Stun Lancer. Probably not worth helping him in all honesty, so let's not help him.
Protective position.
Harry, you're not going to do a whole lot there, unfortunately, but you could still provide a little bit of Overwatch for our aggressive Lancer. Ooh, is it? Oh, I thought that was full cover there. You're going to hang where you're at for now.
On Overwatch.
And I think Harry just hunkers down again. As much as I would love to try and kill that Priest, because it is actually, the Priest is exposed. The Priest has to move. So let's do the Overwatch. If I'm so lucky, I'll kill it. I got my wish. That's all I asked for. I'm willing to take this Lancer hit now. Ooh. That was brutal. Since when did you use your fist? Okay, that paid off. Niema is going to have to move without a doubt, though. But Stun Lancer is exposed. Harry took a big critical hit. So he's going to have to get the hell back. Never mind the heal. And this Lancer needs to die because he's in a really awkward spot. Perfect spot for Coolio and Mox to help deal with him, though. I'm still paranoid about activating the third pod after what just happened with this pod. Now, it's just a question. Do I wait? Do I fire with the shotgun now? Because there is a good chance it just critically hit and kill. Because it opens up a slash if I want to get in super close. And I could grapple up, but you're not going to see anything up there, so not worth it. I would like to just raft and grapple you. Oh, the trains kind of explode too, so I gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, let's leave your options open there, Coolio. Let's just focus on killing this Lancer. And then you could just flank the Trooper, worst case situation. Now, I would like you to try and kill this Lancer friend of ours. There is no full cover, unfortunately, but you have full health, so... Hell, you have extra health for some reason. I can't understand why the Resistance soldiers I rescued when... Was it Marcus? Or, damn it, I can't... Or Spectre died. Why these specialists have extra health. I couldn't tell you. Now kill him and that'll make my life easier. Now, we have an amazing window to... Well, we did have an amazing window of flank. As it stands, there's no cover here. Slash is still an option. You're still exposed, so I want to fix that. So you might only take a pistol shot with that said. Extra shot's good. It is a low chance to hit, so... Ooh, if only I had thought ahead, maybe I could have used the frag grenade from you. Because you're not really going to use it in many other situations. The only thing is if I can hit him with a Justice, that'd be great. I'm going to try it. Now, he is bit in cover, but the shotgun will immediately kill him with that distance. It's basically a guaranteed hit with this shotgun, so long as I flank. Which I'm a little weary of again, of activating another pod. That's not really a flank, I just realized. I'm just helping him.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Okay, no activate pod, you're dead. I don't know, 100% chances to hit, fun. And a hair trigger. That is a nice streak of hair triggers. That was really convenient for me this mission. Maybe not so much this time, but it allows them a free reload. Alright, reload. We're not done yet. There's still one more pod, then we have the big main event to do. And Harry kind of needs to heal himself, doesn't he? So let's... Oh. I hit the mic again, I apologize. My shoulder was getting itchy, and I hit the mic. I apologize. I could just mute it out anyway, so you probably are none the wiser. Damn it, why did I have to say it out loud? Now you know my secret. Nonetheless, so far so good. Now, let's go back to the strategy of not activating anything while my cooldowns come back up. That sounded like a really good strategy until it got foiled. Although, I do want Nima... Damn it, I'm forgetting how I was going to say her name. I hope I'm saying it right. But I completely forgot what the plan was with her. Because I was saying Naima before. I'm not sure which is accurate. I'm just going to stop while I'm ahead. I'm just making myself look worse and worse the more I try. Nonetheless. Normally, how the pods work though, there's like one pod like directly in front or on the objective. One pod before it, and then the third one normally is right behind it. Relatively close behind it, mind you, so these windows, once I see through that, could activate the pod, so... I should be safe up to that point. Let's find out, though. No pod. Still want to keep an eye out for our dang resistance operative friend, because extra help is always welcome. I just couldn't, for the life of me, figure out where he's at. And I hate to look at that side path without... and risk activating a pod. So let's not go too ridiculous. Which is what I'm kind of doing right now, isn't it? So you just go back there, because I know you won't activate anything there. You move on up, behind Amon. Coolio, I think you keep an eye on the right flank some. Nothing too ridiculous, but it opens up a flank potential for you if the pod is by the objective. Because you've been doing pretty good about flanking so far, and I like it. Anima, I think this is a good spot for you if you don't activate anything. Okay, you didn't activate, so that's probably the best sharpshooting point you can get almost. Until you could get up there, which would be really handy too. I got a perfect engagement spot for the second phase, it looks like, with all this high ground. And a little bit of full cover too. These damn trash cans are in the way though. If only I could if my soldiers could somehow learn how to move trash. then they actually could get full cover. Not gonna happen though.
Moving on target location.
Now, 2 turns for Raph to come back up. I think Nima stays there. Coolio, you make a blue move. I want to see what you see. Especially with the doors closed, you should be alright. And do I yellow move? No, we're only doing blue moves. There's no need for a yellow move in all honesty.
I'm on it.
It's not like I need to rush this like I'm on a timer. Open the door, see what you see.
On the
Go over there. If you activate anything, then we'll know.
moving to Overwatch. Confirmed.
Now, Amon, you go up.
10 baton.
This is a nice open space for my sharpshooter a little bit. I just gotta get a nice position for it, because this escalator can still be a pain, but it's not like they can really go through there relatively well either.
Attacking on sight.
Alright, you're already out of actions because I overwatched with you just so early on, which I'd rather put you up there, come to think of it. Oh well,
Headed there now.
you're still in a good spot, you just maybe don't have the best vision on the left.
Moving to Overwatch.
Maybe there is no other pods. It seems like the turn's ending really quick, but better safe than sorry. I've been burned before.
I go.
Hell, it's burning right now. I don't want to feel that sensation again.
Understood.
But
Moving out.
we're almost on the point. I want to make a good sweep around just to be sure. Because I still want to find this soldier that's supposed to help us, god damn it.
Affirmative.
The more help I get, the better. Especially if I can get a rough idea for later missions, if he's supposed to be in the back or if he's supposed to be on my half of the map, which I didn't really explore the left side very well either.
On Overwatch.
So I do want to know that, if nothing else, and I'm in such a good position too right now, it's worth exploring a bit.
Affirmative. Covering now.
So this might take some time, folks, I apologize. Me being slow is a norm.
Got it covered.
It's something I hate about myself, playing the slow and steady route, but it is working out well, and its difficulty kind of demands it until I know to find nuances. Although, on the plus side, also gives you more content, I guess, of me just doing blue moves all day.
On the move.
Is that the kind of content you want? Really? Really?
Heading out.
Oh well. So long as I give entertaining enough banter, it's probably worth it.
On Overwatch.
But that's something I still need to work on. I still don't think I'm funny. I just have a lot of dry humor.
Good copy.
For crying out loud, my main opening when I talk to people at work there is I'm just looking busy. When they ask what I'm doing, I'm just saying looking busy. How is that funny? Especially when you're me and having to listen to it like 50 times a day almost. Almost.
Scanning.
Oh well. It's a good learning experience if nothing else.
As you command.
Slowly creeping up in the subscriber count. Eventually, I'll get it down.
Moving to designate.
Someday I'll finally be goddamn funny. Although now at this point I'm talking so much I'm almost losing my train of thought, so I almost forgot what I was trying to do and was half tempted to just activate the engineer now. So let's not get too carried away for that reason alone, shall we?
Position confirmed.
Now, still nothing, but the plan is still a sound one.
Moving out.
Before activating the engineer, I just want to for the life of me know if I'm being lied to by Bradford, that there is actually a resistance operative here to help me. That's all I really want to know in all honesty, because that is so damn important to know for the future,
Will do.
if there actually is another soldier or not to help me. But apparently there are no aliens. I'm not even seeing an alien activation, which is, it probably cut down the pods for that reason maybe, because there was still going to be more advent to fight. So bear with me folks, I'm just sweeping around trying to find this official. And since it's Iron Man mode, it's not like I can save and just start yellow moving to know for certain if there's another pod. So we're still sticking with blue moves.
Position confirmed.
We are still sticking with blue moves.
Scanning.
Because I feel this is important enough to waste all this time. Because these missions are going to get harder. Despite how good that, the first 2 pods went, it seemed like. We still need to prepare for when mutons come on out. When vipers come on out, because they are not the... Basically, all my practice runs were basically the first month and a half, so I don't really have any experience with any of the later units. I'm going to have to at some point, mind you, just to make sure nothing breaks with the mods, but it's still important to do. Okay, I was wondering why it wouldn't let me tab out, and that's because you're the last one to move. Let's finish up exploring this map and know for sure if there's someone here, goddammit. I feel like I've been lied to. I feel like I'm being lied to. But I'm a little more willing to take more risky plays, which may be a bad idea. So, let's get these guys moving forward. There's a ladder up there I can use. Hell, I'm half tempted to just cut this part of the video out until I'm ready to actually push forward, but hey, the banter's still probably worth it in all honesty. It's good practice for me, because I'm not really the most social fella, with what I said earlier about how I let people know what I'm up to or how I'm doing. It's the most bland thing, it sounds like. Like I said, dry humor. How much more is there to this map? Holy crap! There's tons of this map still left to go. I'm willing to just abandon looking for this damn operative altogether and just wikiing it. Searching on the internet if there's actually an operative or not, so... let's stop wasting everyone's time then. Let's get ourselves in good positions. Get the high ground without a doubt. Take advantage of this damn high ground. And make sure I'm also in full cover. So, Nima, I want you to have the best view possible, so... I don't know exactly where to expect them to drop down, mind you, so this could be a little awkward. But I would love you to have high ground of some point. You just don't have very many options. Oh, and you're also the last one to move.
Moving to Overwatch.
Alright. And of course, using grenades is a terrible idea because, of course, that will just destroy the floor. Although I do probably still want some people on the low ground to kind of discourage them from climbing up here. Especially like stun lancers and all that, mind you. But I think this is the best I can do.
On Overwatch.
Now, Yawn, you go there. Get yourself ready. We do have bond action. We have a second flashbang. And let's just have a quick look here. Nothing at all. No resistance operative or anything. This could potentially still be a mistake. Not having an extra soldier to help me fight. But I got good high ground vantage point. I only have to hold my ground for like 3 turns, I think. And the engineer is going to come on up. And the main plus would be in the middle. So of course, I should be within 1 turn's move distance of the objective. If I can fight here. The bad news is I'm going to be spread out trying to fight 2 pods at once from both sides. Is how it's normally going to work. Because I was planning, in preparation for this mission, thinking of just going all out with one of the pods there, where they're reinforcing, and just snipe them at point blank range. But it leaves me so out of position for the rest of the mission. The second reinforcement point's without doubt going to be reinforced heavily to kind of negate that. Amon, you probably are safe going down below, because you do have a grappling hook. And all these points do give you half cover, so it's better than most of the other grapple points you've had. Hell, I could grapple you there for full cover along the right. It's not a terrible idea. Now, let's just figure out my squads. Who's going where? Because 3 by 3 sounds promising. 3 watching one side, 3 watching the other. And I kind of want Coolio, although you're going to be flanked if I put you there, assuming there's some coming from the right, so I don't know where it'd be good to put you, in all honesty. Especially since they could just shoot you from over there, which is a terrible idea, because you're not going to be supported. I think I kind of leave you where you're at for now, because they shouldn't be able to shoot you there until they climb up. We'll just see what the pods look like.
Scanning.
And now you're the last one. I want to make sure you're ready to activate the... Well, you're going to have to run to a good spot anyway. Without a doubt. Let's just get you to full cover. You'll watch the other side here. Engineer can get to safety. Okay, 1 reinforcement drop right there. Ooh, they are really close. which is kind of good for my Overwatches.
Identity confirmed. Firebrand is setting up for evac. We've got multiple contacts closing on your position. It's an ambush. Hold your ground.
Now, I want this engineer to get up here to safety, and he should be safe, because they're not going to Overwatch or anything very well. And then he can blue move and hunker down, but this is where the real fight's going to start. Okay, Trooper. Sectoid, that's scary. I still have a flashbang. Trooper. 2 sectoids. And I have to hold out for 4 turns. Well, 3 turns technically with the moving, I guess. Dropping down. And missed the 50. That was a hit. I think he was already half health. Okay, that explains why. He took a ton of hits. Not much, unfortunately, for his second sectoid, which is going to be a problem with his mind control powers. I missed the 63, sadly. He is on the high ground now. Ooh, that was a good 5-point hit. The sectoids took a lot of damage. And we have more reinforcements coming on the right. Oh no, I have reinforcements coming both sides. This is where things are going to get really ugly. Now, I can grapple or just this guy. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. Get an easy kill on him. And you have no frag available. And Coolio cannot get a shot, but he can flank, which is pretty damn good. Can you flank in a good spot? You can flank there, but no high ground vantage. I'm kind of tempted to push you a little bit forward. Ooh, you're actually flanked. Oh, sectoid. This can be a problem. How many more frags do I have, though? Only 1 more, I think, so this is going to be a bit of a problem. So I gotta plan this out properly. The sectoid has good high ground vantage point. I got good damn chances to hit, mind you, but I'm willing to guarantee he's probably not gonna die. And that cannot flank the sectoid. It can flank the trooper, though. I'm going to take a lot of flank hits, though, if I don't clear one side. With that said. And sectoid cannot flank you here, so that's always a big plus.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
And you could possibly slash that sectoid next turn. And if you critically hit for max damage, that would be the best case situation. Oh my god. That got lucky. But considering how bad these missions have been before, I'm going to take it. For now. Let's just hope our luck doesn't run out, because you are flanked and I need to kill that sectoid. And with the amount of health left on it, I really would like to. Oh, and you're gonna get flanked if I don't move you forward, so it's worth doing. And bond mate will help you here some if I use the bond trait. 5. I know for a fact it's a 100% chance with the bond. Yeah, just straight up kills. It's worth doing. Amon, take your action there. Kill this sectoid. Cover my flank. And hope this doesn't get a little ridiculous. Because it is probably going to get a little ridiculous. Especially with Nima in a bad spot. Good chance to hit, mind you, but in a bad spot. Actually, if I frag, that will alleviate my problem some. The sectoid's just going to fall down to full cover. Something I have to be mindful of.
On the move.
And Nima's going to be in a bad spot here, or at least not in full cover. So this covers my flank a little bit, but I just would like the frag to hit right next to you, damn sectoid. Oh well, it's going to take fall damage. I just am not going to get the convenience of destroying its cover. And I hope that also has the benefit of denying them using that high ground anymore for the rest of this battle. But again, he's still in full cover. It doesn't hinder my aim, but it hinders his. So it's worth taking. Ooh, and I think he lost his full cover with that shot too. No, I'm wrong. Okay, there's a chance I can kill it. There's a damn good chance to kill it. I have an aid protocol available, so who do I use it on? I think it's on Nima. Sectoid could flank though. Gotta be careful of that. Could flank Yon is what I'm saying. Well, it's not a flank, it's a low cover shot is what I'm referring to. 2 good chances to kill. More likely with this laser sight, possibly. Alright, let's try one more. I really should have gone for a 72, maybe. Probably would have made more sense. But it was still a damn low chance to get the kill regardless, so... We nearly took out 2 pods there. That is a win in my books. And you should be perfectly safe hunkering down here since we only have the 1 sectoid and the trooper to deal with. But we have more to deal with. I think the sectoids are gone though. It's just troopers at this point to reinforce. But when they're coming down 4 at a time, that's gonna suck. Amon still has a grappling hook to get out. He has a get out of jail free card. But I am, without a doubt, going to get swarmed. I just need to kill the sectoid now, and I have means to do it. At least a flashbang. Oh, this panic might suck, though. Okay, I have a flashbang. Nobody panic. I have a flashbang. The sectoid has 2 health. I have ways to deal with this. Oh, and there's only 1 reinforcement drop, so that's pretty good too. So, again, I have options. And I have full cover. Let's just keep in mind of a single overwatch that could be problematic. But these hits are so much nicer. No, do not shoot at her, you are forbidden. I'd rather shoot the flank in all honesty. The big concern, though, is Coolio going to get flanked if I do this play by 2 troopers down below? I kind of need to do this move now, just in case there's that chance you miss. You only get half cover, though, which is better than the flank, but I'm going to need an aid protocol to help you out, if I have one. This is worth... I need to open up with this to know if I need to take any other precautions. I took the hit, but it paid off. It without a doubt paid off. Now, Nima, you know what? These guys have been very rude to you. How do you feel about that? Answer by 8. Answer by 8 damage is what I was going to say. What I meant. Sadly, she seems okay with it. She's pretty chill. And also, you can grapple to half cover. That's all good for you. You can raft someone up here. I just gotta keep in mind I have enough people to shoot them. The trooper I grab, though. You can only grab one, but it's worth doing. Send the herd for me, will you? Hey there, buddy. How's it doing? There's the VIP. You're not going to see him any longer, I'm hoping. Sadly, you do have to reload, but I'm kind of okay with that. I have shots to deal with him, right? So, Yawn. I think you take your shot. 81. I might regret this, though, if it's a 3. I could very well regret this. Because Harry's not going to be able to do a whole lot. He does have a flank position, though. And he's in a good position to get flanked. And I also got to keep in mind where that trooper can go. Because Harry can get flanked is what I'm trying to get at here. You can get flanked there, so that's a bit of a problem. I really want you to just get to the high ground, especially for an evac pretty soon, but we're managing this well. I just really want to take that 96 and kill this 2 troopers off. So let's take it. Okay. I was second guessing it a lot, but this will pay off nicely. We only have 4 troopers plus 2 more next turn to deal with. Maybe. Good thing I said maybe. I didn't jinx myself there. It still felt like a jinx though, with a 96 miss. So, who needs heals? Oh, just... I might as well heal Coolio, because I don't... Actually, I didn't ever use an aid protocol on him. So, 1 point of overheal, but I think it's warranted. Now, 3 troopers on the south, 2 on the top. I might take a few flank shots though, so this might hurt, but it's only 1 trooper that could shoot me on the flank. Ooh, missed the 65, thank God, but now we got troopers on the high ground to worry about. Ooh, I didn't realize they could actually see the VIP. I'm gonna have to reposition them then. Ooh, and that's half covered too, so that's no longer a good position for Evan. Well, there goes all the health I just healed. And I would... Ooh. Now reinforcement drop right at my front door. And Amon has no cover now, so... And he's flanked too. Just gotta hold off 1 more turn. Which is a tall, tall order. Let's not kid ourselves. Because I could kill him and probably leave Coolio to die. Probably leave him to die. I probably should do a lot of hunkering down, but with all this being surrounded, it's probably not a good idea. What do I without a doubt need to clear out? Probably this 1 trooper and fortify myself here. I do get a flank on the 1 trooper on the ground. Coolio's not going to help a whole lot there, though. It's a bit of a problem. But I'm going to have to take it. How many people can I get over there, though? Because I need 8 protocols. I could flashbang, but I need to move first. I seriously need to move first, and this is not really a good spot for that. He 8 protocols and then flashes, I think, but it's a question of who needs to 8 protocol the most. Because Coolio's flanked no matter where he goes. He can go up here to relative safety and still take a shot. I think it's better to just hunker down if I can't get like guaranteed kills. As much as I love these chances to hit. They're not high chances to hit, but they make my life easier if they do hit. I think I really have to hunker down a lot.
Closing on target position now.
And oh, we get a good flank to kill him off. I have to take that. It is without a doubt an extra shot. If he doesn't die. Especially since I was denied a 98, for God's sakes.
Out of ammo here.
Oh my. So Evan can kind of take the hits. Who needs cover the most, though? Probably Coolio. He took a lot. He took 2 hits so far. One was a good Overwatch shot. I really do want to take that shot. Now that I have 8 protocol too. Oh, definitely paid off nicely. Now I need to finish it off. Is Nema safe? She's being flanked by them. And they can just basically walk on up. But she's in cover from them. So if you can kill him, that would be nice. Thank you. Thank you. I mentioned before in an early episode I had a sharpshooter who missed so many 75 shots. That was Nema. That was Nema. Unfortunately, my engineer's going to get flanked, but it's probably only 1 single hit, and I could I do want a protocol, but it has to be on the VIP, I think, without a doubt, to make sure I get a success. I think it's demanded that I do that. Because I'm not killing him, and he's got a good chance to kill. There is a chance to kill him, though, with these 2 shots. Not a good one, mind you. But let's soften him up nonetheless. It opens up that window. Now, if Batman makes an appearance and somehow kills him, then we just had the 3 behind us that all get good flank shots. Oh, this is going so well for me. Let's not ruin this, though. Let us not ruin this. We still have to get to the evac wherever it's at. But there's only these 3 troopers, and they're all in one direction that I sort of prepared for. Not very well, because Nima is still vulnerable, but I am kind of limiting their vision, where they can shoot. So I was prepared for them, but let's be fair, I did get some lucky shots in there. That could have been alleviated if I didn't miss that 98 or 92 last turn. So I still have that as a rebuttal. Now, okay, I have to help Coolio get out first. But we'll get our VIP out. Without a doubt, this is a success. I gotta try and give Coolio his 1 extra turn he needs to survive. Hell, I need Harry to get out there too. And there's only 2 soldiers, so I can kill 1 or 2 of them off relatively well. I just gotta keep my work and Coolio go and still get a shot off. Full cover there, I just have to deal with the 1 trooper in the back, I think. I'm hoping he isn't vulnerable to a flank. Minimum damage, I just need another hit somehow. And there's no point in reloading you, Nima. You're just gonna move forward and try and get a pistol shot of some kind, but it's not gonna be on the one with 4 health. I think that's kind of not worth it. 53 or 74. You're tempting me with these good shots. Although I know the R1 if it hits is a kill. Let's hold off on that for now. Because yeah, I just get a flank shot here anyway. So long as I know Evan can get killed, that'll be nice. Ooh, another 94 miss. Not bowling well. Not bowling well at all. And now I have a flashbang option, which I kind of really want to do. Because Jan can get out next turn if he flashbangs the ones up top there. Actually, let's leave it open, save him for absolute last, in case I can kill some of them off. But for some reason, you get no cover. I almost want to just sprint you out then, because you're making this a little awkward for me. I don't know. Oh, you have to go around that. That probably explains it. So. Oh, and that's full cover, but it's a flank. I'm expecting to kill some of them, though, so that shouldn't be too bad. I'm hoping some of them die. Or I can hunker you down. Evan's still a good chance to kill. Jan has a flashbang. I think I just try for his 53 and kill him. Because otherwise Coolio's dead. Okay, who's left? Okay, I would like to flashbang the ones in back. Harry, how much health do you have? I think I hunker you down, it's safer. Hunker you down, flashbang these 2. Because they got really damn good shots. Actually, let me slow down these ones. They can flank. Coolio's probably dead, though, is a bit of a problem.
This one's gonna be bright.
Yeah, flashbang them. Coolio lives. I got most of my people in an awkward spot. And I can get everyone out next turn. Holy crap, that's a lot of troopers. That's a lot of damn troopers. I really wish I found that extra operative to help me out now. But there's overwatches. Are they all going to overwatch, I wonder? Oh, I think Coolio is dead. Unless he bleeds out. I couldn't get the one kill I needed. And I wasn't expecting to be vulnerable. Ooh, thank God. Come on, dodge it, Coolio.
We've picked up a lull in their forces.
Ooh,
Looks like they're running out of reinforcements. Let's get moving.
that
before that
sucks.
changes.
Okay, Amon, you get out. Bad shots because they almost couldn't see me at all, but this is still a success. I gotta be mindful of where my soldiers are. I gotta evac them out. I should start evacing them 2 at a time, just so they're not getting in the way of my other soldiers.
10-4.
Ooh, what a tough mission. Had to lose another corporal, mind you, but I will have to look see maybe how I could have done that better. Because missing those 90s, those mid-90s really sucks. Let's not kid ourselves. There's no way I could pick them up, but I'm sorry, Coolio.
Surviving XCOM operatives are secure.
You were doing well too,
Returning to base.
but big success. Just really awkward shots at the end. I guess I did run out of good luck, didn't I? The first 2 pods and a lot of those shots probably weren't warranted or justified hitting, and then it comes back to haunt me in the last 2 turns again.
Responded to an XCOM
But at
assault
least,
today.
if nothing else, the sectoids were not what caused me the problems, right? I probably, yeah. In retrospect, I probably should have flashbanged the 3 pods, because that probably is what gave them that flank, because it hinders their movement speed. Hard to say, because I need to know what kind of angles they can attack from, too, to make that call. I didn't realize that those 3 pods could actually got a flank. I thought he was perfectly safe. Nonetheless, only 2 promotions, sadly. But they were squad promotions, so that's still good. Total combat's kind of useful. I see some value in it anyway, but I love quick reflexes, especially in Beta Strike, because without a doubt, Amon's gonna get shot at. Sadly, it only triggers once a mission, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it works out. There is value in that. Now, another medic finally, because that medic was actually useful. Sadly, it didn't help with keeping Coolio alive. You will be missed, buddy. Holy crap, 15 kills. Oh, that was probably against Lost, wasn't it? Because how the hell did you kill like 15 Advent? It's probably because they weren't Advent. Ooh, and Advanced Magazine is also useful. We got a 2nd Engineer, Intel. It's as good as it could have been. Now, let's put this Engineer to use, and actually, I need to build power before I can make use of these other debris slots. So let's start going for alien machinery and get that worked on, because it's going to take a whopping 60 days, and I want to try and get this 2nd layer done as quickly as possible, which sounds silly considering I just took the really long alien machinery, but again, I still have to wait for this thing to build and get a power relay, so I'm waiting for a little bit regardless. But I don't feel as bad about that. I just need to really think of how I could have kept Coolio alive. He was in a bit of an awkward spot, let's be fair. And thankfully, there's no slowdown, nothing crashed. So, let us get to the black market, see where I can get extra supply, if nothing else. Because I have intel now. But I'd rather wait for the quo pro quo saying, oh, Elenium crystals and cores. Why would I want to give you that, damn it? A Corporal Grenadier would not be amiss, though. Night intel. Again, I'd probably wait until I get the quo pro quo before I do any of this stuff. In all honesty. I'm happy to sell stuff, though, but do I really want to sell Elerium? Let alone Elerium cores? I got 3 of them already though, and I'm not gonna have a proving ground anytime soon, so I will just sell one, just a single one. And I didn't want to go to a location, damn it. I just want to. I was looking to see how much time until supply drop. 21 days. So let's get the grenade ammo then, and then make contact with New Arctic, and that's gonna be my plan for the supply drop at least. While the Warlock mocks me some more. So if somehow I can get this ammo grenade, that would be really nice. Uh-oh. You know what that is? Vipers are in play, and we have the Viper King at that facility. Normally that would come out right away when the facility pops, but apparently it's the middle of April, so now Vipers are in play. Interesting. Very interesting. So what do I get? Gas grenade and AP rounds, so this would be good considering I lack a shredder, but who do I give this AP round to? Probably my sharpshooter, but it's not going to be very useful until I fight turrets and mechs, which really comes down to the black site. Now, without a doubt, I'm making contact with New Arctic as my next move. I think that's my next plan. I'm going to have to try and find use. Ooh, Grill Ops now. We only have 2 available, and we don't have a third one, but let's see. Stiletto rounds for bleeding, that sounds like it's a big priority, because they are going to hit me and then they do extra damage. Ooh, but an extra scientist. Ooh, tempting, really damn tempting. And this is moderate difficulty, and it hit in advance, so let's reveal this. It is 30 intel, mind you. Ugh. Do I really want to burn that? I don't care about the Maya breakthrough, because if I understand correctly, that's going to go to this facility, which I'm making moves towards anyway. So if I were to eventually succeed in that facility, destroying it, it's going to negate that dark event. But I have a lot of thinking to do. Thank you to everyone for tuning in.